Hey Sag, so we're gonna jump right into your reading, but before I start, I just want to let you know that in the comment section down below, the timestamps are available as well as the dates throughout this March, okay? So we have your Sagittarius card here. Beautiful, beautiful Sag. And then we have Jupiter here. So this is awesome. This is your planet, okay? So obviously this is going to be centered around you. This is going to be a March of Sagittarius, of you. Okay, and with that being said, it's also about your luck, your expansion, joy, spirituality, abundance, adventures, seeking new, just learning about the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Expansion. So this is going to be, I have a feeling it's going to be something to look forward to for sure. Okay, so let's get started, Sag. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So, in the beginning of your March, we are starting off with the Ten of Cups. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. So, things are very balanced. Things are falling right into place. And I feel like you're in a position where you're very, very excited about what's been going on for you in the beginning of March so far. As far as maybe who's around you, maybe someone that you're in connection with, emotionally or just family-wise. It's like things are just going very well for you. And I think you are feeling you're feeling just warm is the word that I'm getting, and this could be in regards to a air sign, so in Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or this could just be you being more mature, figuring out how to be analytical about situations, having a clear mind. And I feel like you're just kind of ready to take on whatever comes, you know, like you feel like you can handle it. And so you're having this beautiful balance of emotional support, emotional wealth, also, you know, imbalance with logic and having like a clear mind and having a good mind state that you've matured into. Yeah, Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well. So honesty, clarity, like things are just looking really good. There could also be a lot of honesty in your emotional relationships that you're having, and so it's making you feel very secure. It's making you feel like you understand what's going on, you know what's to come, you know what you need to work on if so. And I think that's just a really good position to be in, right? You're able to focus on your finances, and I think you're starting to realize that there's things that you need to work on in your finances. Not to say that it's terrible, but I'm saying like you can actually focus on them because your emotional life is going very well. So it's like you feel comfortable and, you know, you're not stressed out, so you're able to focus on making more money for yourself, okay? So let's move on to the middle of your March. We do have the Hangman in reverse. So you're letting things happen. I think since everything is smooth, you're really in a position where you're just letting things fall how they may. There could be a Pisces coming into the picture as well. This could also be signifying that during this Pisces season, you're feeling rather calm. Like I feel like your energy is very, not timid, but it's almost like just naturally flowy. Like you're just flowing, you're going with the flow, you're feeling how everything works for you. You're just in a really good spot. Like it's just, everything is very relaxed, okay? We do have the Libra card here, the Justice card in reverse. So maybe there's some things that you feel like need to be justified, or maybe you feel like there's some things that need to be rectified. But at this moment, you are waiting it out to see how things happen. But I think you're, you know, making sure you're in a safe place while they unfold. So this is a situation between, you know, a legal matter. Maybe you're just watching out to see how things play out. Or if this is things with just a situation of fairness, I think you're just like, look, I know what I did, I know what they did, and so I'm just gonna let the chips fall how they may. What is the situation about? What is the situation about? Ace of Cups. So this could be, yeah, your relationship with someone. Who is in this relationship with Sag? Okay, so we have the Princess of Wands. So this is also the Summer card. So this could be, if this is talking about a sign in your life, the person you're dealing with, it could be a Cancer, Leo, or a Virgo. All right. And what I like about this card is that it's like you're blossoming. It's like there's so many good blessings that are attached to this person. So this could be a person who brings a lot of like more fire to your flame, or more flame to your fire. Another fire sign, for example, if it may be a Leo, could also be an Aries. They just bring out an enthusiastic approach to you. It's like they bring out that fire in you. And I think this is worth fighting for. I think this is a situation where you don't really know how it's going to play out, but you know how you want it to play out. That's what I'm getting from it. And you don't want them to leave you. I think you don't want to be alone, or you don't want to be without them. Sometimes it could even be a very emotional attachment to this person that could be kind of toxic at times, but I think it's all out of good intention. You know what I mean? And so yeah, sometimes the relationship can be very unbalanced, and you feel like maybe you're doing more and they're not doing enough, or vice versa, or maybe you're just like, I can't get enough of this person, period. And they're always on your mind. This is a person who's always on your mind, right? You have so many thoughts, and I think you have plans that you want to execute with this person, and sometimes you get trapped in your mind thinking, damn, like, I need this person. Not in a way like you're weak around them. You could very well be the person who is very dominant in the situation, but it's like they're your heart. They're a centerpiece to who you are and your happiness at this point in your life. And I think it's very important that if you feel that way, you need to express it, because there's still some things that need to be learned between the two of you. You guys are both still learning with the Knave of Wands here. You guys are both still learning how to love each other, how to empower each other, how to protect each other in different emotional ways and vulnerabilities, you know? It's all about keeping that, whatever you feel on the inside, make sure you're expressing that, okay? And make sure you're showing it with a grain of salt. You know, sometimes when you express yourself, you may feel like it never comes off how you want it to. And so then you'll just skip to something else, because Sagittarius is known for kind of like having so much that they want to get across to people, but they only go this deep into explaining it because they already understand it. And they're like, look, if you don't get it, whatever, we'll just move on to something else. So maybe try to work on not explaining yourself, but make sure that whatever you're feeling is coming across to the other person in a way that's tangible for them, because everyone doesn't think as a Sagittarius, okay? And I think you'll have more luck in that than you think this month. We also have the Knight of Cups here in reverse. So some of you could be feeling not optimistic about this relationship because you feel like what you're explaining or what you're trying to get across isn't coming across. But it could just be something as simple as you had a bad day, or something bad happened, or yeah, like just kind of like a shitty day. Like, I feel like it's not like a huge thing, but I feel like it's something that kind of has you down and may have you down for the rest of the month from time to time. So it's not like a consistent, draggy, depressing feeling, but I feel like it's something that if your mind wanders, you'd be like, dang, like, I wish this would have turned out differently. So let's see what this is about. Okay, so we have the Moon card here. Something that you feel. Something that could be a dream that you've been having, or maybe a maternal connection, maybe a conversation you had with your mother, or maybe something that was told, or something that was revealed with the person that you're in a relationship with. And I think it may have you like, I wish that was better. We have the Knight of Wands here, so it seems like you're making a move with the situation, but you aren't really thinking much about it. Like, you're really just going head in with it, with the Chariot here. So there could be some like success in this, I do feel like. Just keep in mind with the Seven of Cups here, you need to make sure that you're kind of focused on what you want the outcome to be, because you're kind of like shooting in the dark without having like an actual target. So be aware of how you're coming off, how you're feeling. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, but at the same time, still have that emotion. Moving on to the middle of your March. Middle of March. All right, Seven of Swords here. So some sneaky behavior, or someone's not being clear and direct about what they're feeling. This could be something that could cause a breakup, or has caused a breakup, and you're going back to this person and you guys are trying to fix it, right? So it's kind of like reopening wounds, or you may be doing something, or they may be doing something that feels reminiscent of why you guys had that issue in the first place, or had a issue in the first place. So when this happens, I think you or the other person is kind of starting to have cold feet. You're like, look, I know that we want to do this, but can we really do this? And so, yeah, with the Seven of Wands reverse, one of you is not feeling very confident, or you're not feeling very confident that this can work. I feel like you're almost feeling like the odds are stacked against you. Queen of Wands, yeah. You feel like you don't have your full potential just yet. You feel like you are still learning how to be the best Sag that you can be. But the key to this, Three of Pentacles, you have to work together. Cooperation is a must in a relationship. You can't have a relationship and only one person is working in it, or only one of you is expressing what needs to be worked on. It's like a give and take. Now, what I do like about the situation, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So I think both of you, or at least you, are finally starting to see the bright side of the situation. And you're like, okay, I know the bad things. I know what we need to work on. I know we need to fix. I know all of that stuff. But at the same time, look at all the good stuff that we have going. Look at everything that we can accomplish. Look at everything that is being given to us at this moment. And I feel like you're having like this very optimistic approach to what can be scary at times for you, as far as being vulnerable, or being, going back to a person, or trying to work out these things with the person that you don't really know if it's going to get to that tumultuous point again. So let's see who this is in alliance with. Who is this dealing with? Ace of Swords. So this is about the truth. This is about being honest and being realistic about the situation. This obviously could be an air sign that you're dealing with, but I feel like it's not just about who it's with. It's more about how you and whoever it is, how you guys communicate, and how honest you guys are about what's really happening. Because you guys being honest is what's going to help build the cooperation, build the relationship that needs to happen between the two of you. And so it's like, be real about what's happening so that you guys can get past all the bullshit, Two of Pentacles. So yeah, it's about juggling, And for some of you, it could be that you're juggling, more than one partner. But I think for the most part, it's more about you guys just kind of figuring out how to honestly achieve what you're trying to achieve with this person. Even if it's just you and yourself, You're really trying to get to that point of success. And I think you're yearning for it. And it's coming, but it's like you still have a little bit more way to go. With the World card in reverse, the cycle has not ended yet. There's a cycle, or maybe the cycle that you thought was ended is starting over. What is this cycle involving? You have found a new boost of self-esteem in your love life, in your relationship with this person. I feel like the cycle that was once ended, or maybe you guys took a break or something, it's coming back. And it's because you guys have figured out, it's like either if you were the person who were causing lots of these issues, or if they were stemming from like ego, you figured out how to like minimize that. I think you're feeling more comfortable with yourself, so you're able to give more of yourself to this other person in a way that they need to receive it. Like this love cycle, it's probably going to start again for you in many ways. Ace of Cups. And this brings you a lot of peace. I think you're very happy with the way that things are going. I think you're happy with the decision that has been made within your love situation. Is there any way to improve this for Sag? The way that you're going to improve this is by having it within yourself. You have to make that decision within yourself. Don't rely on the other person to keep that fire lit for you. You'll know. It's like, it's going to be an inner thought. It's going to be an inner feeling and inner intuition. And so when you know, just like stick with it. It's like, it's all good. It's nothing bad, but I just need you to like feel comfortable once you get to that point. Because for some of you, this may be new. This may be a more mature you that you've never really had any encounters with. But once you feel it, keep that energy, keep that feeling, keep that fire that nobody even has to know that you have. Like maybe you're motivated on a new level but just keep it to yourself and keep it within yourself and express it. You don't have to say it, but just express it through your actions, express it through your love, express it through the way that you show joy and the way that you exude joy as a Sagittarius. End of March. Ace of Wands. So there's some new passionate energy after this love situation starts to blossom. I also think you're starting to make some major movements in different parts of your life. Transformation is here, honey. So once you have gotten to this point of feeling it within yourself and kind of making a pact with yourself to be better and do better, transformation is here, okay? Transformation is definitely here, and it's long term. With the Three of Wands in reverse, don't be afraid to explore different ways of maturing. Don't be afraid to reach out, ask for help. Don't be afraid to do any of whatever you think it takes in order for you to get to the next step, to get to that future point that you're ready for. Yeah. And you're also within yourself, know that you are changing for the better. Know that you're becoming less defensive because you're starting to feel more confident. There's a confidence that's exuding throughout this March that I feel like is so detrimental to how you treat others and how others perceive you. And I feel like maybe this wall had been built up over time, or maybe you felt as though you always had to be on go just because you never know who's ready to like attack, or you don't know who's on your side. And I feel like for some reason it's starting to like fade off, and it's like you're finally having that edge taken off of you and you're feeling just more confident. So maybe you're making more money, maybe you have been working on yourself physically, like working out. Maybe you've just been meditating and you just feel renewed, and it's showing, like your confidence is showing in a beautiful way. It's almost like this aura, this glow, you know, and it's just exuding. But it's not like too cocky, it's not arrogant. It's beautiful, you know what I mean? Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you're starting to juggle a lot of things in life. I think maybe some things are coming into your life that you have to start focusing on. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So change is coming, the wheels are turning, the tables are turning. And I think this is happening because you are changing. And so being that, you know, you are supported by Jupiter in this month and you are a Sagittarius, so you have that natural Jupiterian, you know, vibe anyways. I think universe is kind of throwing you a bone, you know, and it's kind of like, it's almost giving you a thumbs up and almost giving you like, I don't know, like if you're playing a board game and you land on something and you get extra money unexpectedly, it's like that feeling. You could be receiving money, who knows? But I feel like you're given something that's going to help you just a little bit more. And it's something that you don't even expect, but it's like once you get it, you're like, oh, this is awesome. Like, this is going to help me. This is what I needed, or this is what I wanted, or, you know, to make that extra little oomph. And I think it's beautiful. With the Four of Wands here, some of you could be getting engaged, you know? Some of you could definitely be having some type of marriage blossoming in multiple ways, not just romantic, but I feel like things are really merging together for the best. And you could be having a get together and, you know, getting back to your old self and just feeling just exuberant, just feeling so awesome and amazing. It's something that for some of you, it could be a situation where you have an occasion that you go to and stuff hits the fan, but things are revealed and you realize what your priorities need to be. Or it could just be the opposite, that you starting to prioritize things, universe throws you something that helps you out and you get to enjoy yourself and you just feel good. So whichever way you're in it, it's going to have an outcome that's going to help you and benefit and merge something that you needed to pull together. We're ending off your March with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you could be feeling like your possessions need to be worked on, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go ahead and see how this could be fixed. Some of you could have a situation with a earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Yeah, so I think some of you are starting to see that you need to work on your possessions, or you would like to work on your possessions and upgrade them. So you're starting to save. You're starting to really be focused on your money. And I think that's going to, yeah, you're becoming your own boss. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Yes. Okay, so yeah, you're starting something major leading into your April. And with that being said, it's like you're becoming the boss. You're becoming the boss of like your finances. You're in charge. You're like, you know what you want. Like, oh, I love this. I love this. It's like you're just bossing up, especially at the end of March. And again, it's that confidence that you're exuding because you've been working on yourself. And I really like it. And you could also be getting, you know, a financial reward at the end of the month. So this was a really nice reading. So lots of luck, lots of abundance that I'm seeing in this reading for you, Sag. This is all about you. And yeah, this is really awesome. It's almost like everything that you needed to know is within yourself. So if you do need extra advice though, if you would like, you know, any other type of readings, or if you need a reading on some other part of your life, you can email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com. You can also comment down below and let me know how things are going. You can let me know what you would like to see on the channel. And yeah, until next time, I'm Love from a Leo. If I'm not your favorite Leo, one day I will be. And until next time, Sag, I will see you very, very soon.